Hi, I'm Peter Travers, movie critic for Rolling Stone, and I'm supposed to come here and talk to you about what's out in the movies. And you know, people, you've already been dragging your asses to the movies and saying, this is it? This is what I just dropped 10 or 12 bucks to see? There's like a big collective yawn out there. People are saying, oh, I don't really want to see Sex and the City 2. I don't really want to go to Prince of Persia, Robin Hood. Oh, God. There's like no excitement. And look at this weekend. Look what's out there. I'll start with the movie that they wouldn't even show me yet. You have to go on opening day to see it, and that is Killers, starring Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Heigl. This is a movie where Katherine Heigl finds out the man she's married, Ashton Kutcher, is a hitman, and he's a spy, and he's everything. It sounds like Mr. and Mrs. Smith all over again. Oh my God, there's no ideas. Or you can go to Marmaduke. You could hear Owen Wilson do the voice of a Great Dane. We've never seen anything like that. This is revolutionary in cinema. Or we can go to Get Him to the Greek. We could see Russell Brand and Jonah Hill play the parts they played so wonderfully in the great movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, except in this movie, Russell Brand is still the British rock star Alda Snow, but Jonah Hill, who was Matthew the waiter and so funny in that, is suddenly a guy named Aaron Green, who's a record executive. And at least this movie starts so funny. I mean, you just laugh, and then it decides to become a sermon. It seems to say that Russell Brand, who begins at abusing sex, drugs, and rock and roll, shouldn't do that anymore. He should be a good guy. Why do you take our fun away like that? Why, Hollywood, are you doing this to us? Is there anything out there this weekend? I say there is. You probably haven't even heard about it, because whenever there's an original movie, the studio seems to hide it from everyone. This is a horror film, a sci-fi horror movie called Splice. And it stars Adrian Brody, who we all remember once won an Oscar, and Sarah Polley, who's a wonderful actress from Canada, who is also a director. And they play genetic researchers, and they decide to break the law. They are going to add a human DNA to this kind of animal clone they have, and they create Dren, which is an acronym for nerd. Well, Dren starts to look awfully sexy in an androgynous way, and they have to hide her from the other scientists. Now, I'm not going to say anything more about this except it reminded me a little of David Cronenberg when he did The Brood when he was starting out. You know, it's that creepy thing, subversive, but underneath it, there's something being said about the world we live in now. It's really well acted, it's scary, it's provocative. Where did this come from? I'm happy, you should be happy too. Put everything else out there in the scum bucket and just see Splice. And I'm Peter Travers.